I think it's amazing. I'd say the amazing thing in my career was that I was able to go from being a high school teacher in a classroom in Austin, New York, to in 4 months being a producer. I wasn't a producer then, but I was working for ABC News in the middle of the Iran crisis and the elections, and held on to that job for a good long time. Even though I was a little overwhelmed when I got there, I said, oh, what am I doing here, you know? I knew that I knew things a lot of other people didn't know. In fact, this is ridiculous, but I was called the Iran expert. I wasn't the Iran expert. I was just a little ahead of everybody else because I wanted to keep my job. But I saw that one of the things that could pay off for a woman in that industry was that if you were willing to work longer, if you were willing to work harder, and if you were fairly intelligent and diligent and reliable, that could trust your work, that went a long way. It really did. Then after a while, they didn't start seeing gender as much. In the very beginning, I also learned how important it was to make a positive, I didn't say good, but a positive impression. So when I came in there and I'm dealing with, you know, guys in the military, and this is before any enlightenment, who are not used to women, you have to be very matter of fact and very nice. Don't be coy, never flirt, be right down the line. And then they, you know, they start modeling after you. That's what I learned, okay? Some of that I learned in college. Certainly what helped me a lot in journalism was that I learned in the study of history how important sources were. And that translates very, very directly, really, into journalism. You know, it's very important to double source, triple source if you can, everything, and to make sure those sources are authentic. You're only as good as your sources, really. All the rest is just writing. As a producer, I always came prepared. I knew exactly what it was that I needed in the way of video, interviews, whatever. And that's the only thing that counted.